And I think there are more and more of this kind of personas that are coming up in the coming generations, where you would have to wear the two hats of scholarship and practice when it comes to economic and public policy.
On that note, I was actually in another conversation, and the gentleman there told me that the world would be a better place if you had more scholars, more political scientists. He said, and people with PhDs in general, active in public policy. So you don't separate and focus just on the theoretical part, but you implement the theory into practice, and that could potentially shift all the past tragedies that we have seen in the global scale into something more efficient. What do you think of that?
Well, honestly, I think there is some sort of, how I put it, I wouldn't say stigma, but a stereotype about academia that it is, there is theory and then there's practice. But theory has forever been embedded in practice. And perhaps with the boom of technology and the quick transfer of knowledge and quick transfer of also industrial insights, this kind of distinction is more and more fading away. Theory is embedded in practice. Practice as well is embedded in concepts, right? We think through theory and we act through theory, whether boardrooms, in universities, or in in governments, in whatever organizations and whatever dialogues we set in. So this distinction from the beginning wasn't that, fine-lined, and perhaps with the advancement of technology and the quick transfer of knowledge and insights, this is even, the space is even getting more and more closer. And that's why, of course, this kind of linkage between scholarship and practice is not only more needed than before, but also easier to access, much easier to access than before.
That's an interesting perspective.